will be interviewing two people. Right now we have Mr.
Little Daddy.
We have Little Daddy, and later on we have Miss Mira. So can you tell us what are the definition of case study and comparative approaches?
Thank you. Case study aim to analyze specific issues within the boundaries of specific environment, situation, and organization. It incorporates a number of data gathering strategies such as document analysis, surveys, participant or non-participant observation, and participatory or action research.
Is that so?
Meanwhile, comparative research or analysis is a broad term that includes both qualitative and quantitative comparison of social entities. Social entities may be based on many lines such as geographical or political ones in the form of cross-national or regional comparisons.
We'll be right back after the commercial break.
Introducing
the three categories of case study research method.
Explanatory case studies aim to answer how or why questions with little control on behalf of researchers of the occurrence of events. This type of case studies focus on phenomena within the context of real-life situations.
Descriptive case studies aim to analyze the sequence of interpersonal events after a certain amount of time has passed. These case studies usually describe culture or subculture, and they attempt to discover the key phenomena.
Exploratory case studies aim to find answers to the questions of what or who. Exploratory case study data collection method is often accompanied by additional data collection methods such as interviews, questionnaires, and experiments.
We're back!
In comparative research, meanwhile, the data are collected primarily by observation. The goal is to determine similarities and differences that are related to particular situation or environment of the two groups.
That's a pretty long
explanation. I think I'm already answered the big question of people.
Is that so?
It is all from me. Thank you. I must go to the representative to meeting with the president. So I've got plenty of time to talk.
All right. Good luck with that, little baby.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
After this, we have Miss Mira. Here today we have Miss Mira. Can you please describe to us what are the concrete examples of
for case studies actually
approaches
written by William White, A Scientific Street Corner Society, written in 1943, published in 1955. It basically analyzes the case of the neighborhood of Cornerfield, specifically on the social and it is interesting in a way that it places a special focus on a subculture that is not commonly analyzed and studied before. And the conclusion from that work is on several trends on lower income youths related to their bond on the neighborhood and how it is related to the opportunity for comparative research. One example could be seen on Anders Baxton and Grace Davey work titled Welfare and Religion in 21st Century Europe, in which it basically utilized the comparative research method to analyze historic churches in European society related to how it becomes the agent of welfare. And it includes countries like Sweden, Norway, Finland, Germany, England, France, Italy, and Greece. And later part of the research actually includes as well the analysis of minority groups in addition to the majority group, which places a focus as well to cultural identities and values and the relation to welfare in the European society.
Research are interesting.
Yeah, the first one, the case study is like in a way that it actually analyzes a case that is not really unique, and for this study to actually places that as a specific case to study on is actually quite interesting. The main determinant for case study is that it has to be unique, and this falls under that specification because
Further
it is
compared
actually in a way that
research,
hasn't been
actually
studied
it is
before.
interesting because it is not only consisted of one study, but actually other studies from different areas. And the passion and also the hard work that the researchers put in analyzing this are actually quite